Hey guys, this is a quick video showing off some of the gaming ability for the Microsoft Surface Pro. Some people have some questions about what games run and how well do they run and whatnot. I apologize for the video quality. I had to keep the speed down because I'm doing this from China, and so the upload takes forever. So yeah, this is the Microsoft Surface Pro. It's the 128 gigabyte version, which is good because you probably couldn't even put games on a 64 gigabyte version. All these games are running off of an SSD, so the loading times are really good. I apologize in advance for the shakiness of the camera. I'm using my cell phone to do this, but let's take it away and, try to keep your comments nice in the comments section about how shaky the camera is. I really do apologize. Okay, so let's begin with a test of some familiar games. I've got a lack of library right now. Most of them are grayed out just because I just got this tablet in Canada and I've waited till I came back to China to start putting games on it. So let's begin with Torchlight 2. Let's see how this runs. Here we go. Let's play with mods. I'm using the Synergies 2 mod. Let's load that there. It's my nice big hand. Rawr. Okay. So as you can see, everything loads quite nicely, and this is in big help, or in big thanks to the SSD drive. There we go. She's running. Let's get the volume up a bit. Volume's a little low on the Surface Pro, but nothing terrible. It's not so bad. You might want to get some extra speakers if you're using it as your primary PC. But if you just dumped $1,000 on a portable computer, I'm doubting it's your primary PC. So let's resume my last game here, single-player game. Internet connectivity works really well on the Surface Pro. Okay, so here we go. Just going to do a quick run through here. As you can see, things are running really nicely. 3D graphics are working really well, and I'm just going to use the pen here. It's more fun than these tapping these guys. I do have a mouse connected on the side here. So yeah, everything runs nicely. Arr, blood and guts and skeleton bones. Okay, let's get the heck out of here now. Quit. So that was the settings for that. Everything was on high. I believe it was all maxed out, and it was running that well. So it's quite nice. Let's just get out of this game. Next, we are going to try. Let's see here. So I'm trying to do this with looking at one screen and using another screen and so on and so forth. One caveat about using the Surface Pro is that in order to stop the touchpad here that you can't really see in the dark from being like registering your hand when you're typing, when you press a letter, it disables the touchpad, so you can't do FPS games and stuff because this is disabled when any of these is pressed. So things like Minecraft or any first-person shooter that you need to use the mouse and the keys at the same time does not work to the touchpad or the Touch Pro keypad or cover. It's annoying, but you can understand why, and hopefully in the future Microsoft, who is aware of the problem, will fix that by allowing people to change the settings. Right now I'm using my Trackpad Pro. Yeah, I use a trackball. I'm a loser. So let's see, next game here. What are we going to use? Let's do something like Dota 2 and see how that runs. My arm hurts from holding the phone. Yeah, there's me. Hello. Okay. There we go. That's all running nicely. Nice little loading screen. Please wait a very long time. And okay, so nice busy start screen for Dota 2. Let's go to play. I don't know how to play Dota 2, so I'm just going to try to practice match with bots. Go to the loading screen here. And then wait. I tried all this stuff in Canada. It works nicely. This is a mobile device, but I don't recommend gaming on it if you're not plugged in, unless you're, willing to accept the fact that you might get 2 hours with a graphic-intensive game. It's important to remember, though, that the Surface Pro is not a mobile processor. It is a full-fledged x86 processor. There you go, you see the detail. It's using the Intel HD 4000 GPU, which don't let that detract you from liking it, because the HD 4000 is leaps and bounds better than the stuff they're making with the 3000 and lower. It competes with mobile ATI and NVIDIA processors. Okay, so you can see how this is going here. Let's just move around. Everything looks great. It runs really well. It's not exactly 60 frames per second, but it's damn close. And this is, again, on high settings, high graphical settings. So it runs really well. Even when things get busy, it makes great use of those 4 gigs of RAM. And it's for a mobile processor, I'm not at all disappointed. Alright, let's see if we can get a little fight going on here. Just going to try to bring my guy over here and be ready for this. So let's wait. There we go. Okay, at the crossroads. Now, if my character sucks and nobody uses this guy, again, I apologize. I don't play Dota 2 yet. I'm trying to learn how to, but I feel pretty dumb. So there's the character detail. If I can just get my camera to, there we go. This is I'm filming all of this through the HTC Butterfly camera on 640 by 480 resolution, so it looks better when you're actually looking at the computer. All right, 4 seconds to go.
The battle begins.
Nice. Let's go kill somebody. I'm probably gonna die. Yeah. Okay. Love the cliche comments. Send my guy right in there. So even when these guys coming on screen, I'm doing quite alright, and the frame rate's nice. Frame rate's nice, and it's quite a nice experience. It's definitely playable. So now I gotta get out of here, and I'll try one more game on here. I'm gonna play Eveonline, because you might want to know how that works. So let's go to quit. I can't really read this. I'm going to load up Eveonline to give you a view of how something that is very graphical intensive works. Now, with everything on high and anti-aliasing off, it's extremely playable. With anti-aliasing on, it's also playable, but it probably drops the frame rate by about 5 frames per second, which is noticeable when you're overall looking at about 25 frames per second in best conditions. So let's see here. Let's play that. I'm going to put my password in, and I'll let you see my fingers where they are, so you can copy my password and use my account. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I don't know you well enough. All right. There's that. 1 sec here. What's my password? Connecting. Look at that. So pretty. And done. One of the benefits with an SSD drive is for a game like Eve, which loads environments every time you go through a gate or something like that. On a traditional hard drive, you're looking at about 10 to 20 seconds loading time on a good PC. But with an SSD, it's almost instant. You're waiting for the server to communicate instead of the server waiting for your hard drive to load the environment and then communicate back. So here we are, station environment. Is it loaded? Hold on, what's going on here? It's 1 sec here. I don't know what it's doing here. Load station environment. Okay. Let's get over there. Okay. Maybe I need to do a restart to do this. That's annoying. 1 sec. We're going to quit the game and reload it. Apologies. And this is a bug that happens with Eveonline. It makes your screen all funky like that. If you Alt-Enter out of it, it's okay. It'll run it in Windows mode and not do that, and then you can close it without it doing that. Let's see here. I apologize for the wait. At least I'm giving you things to hate on in the comments section. Alright, loading again. There we go. Choose my character, the lovely Callicleus, with her wonderful haircut. You might have seen her in Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. Just kidding. Okay, so station environment is loaded, and so there you go. You're seeing the ship moving around and whatnot. I can spin it, I can look at it, I can focus in or zoom out, say that in reverse there. So if you look at the video settings here, we've got HDNR enabled. Everything is on high, but anti-aliasing is off. The fan has started to whir up on the tablet itself, but it's really not a bad thing because it's nice and quiet. And it runs a little hot, but apparently, according to Microsoft, that's no big deal. It's the whole Ivy, or not Ivy. It's I think it's the Ivy Bridge architecture is a little bit warm, but it's powerful. So there you go. So yeah, I'm not gonna fight or anything because if you know Eveonline at all, you'll know that fighting can kill you, and doing that on camera is probably not a good thing while I'm holding the phone. Alright, just undocking here. I don't know if I'm safe or not. And there we go. I'm outside. There's a big, huge station there. I'm just going to stop my ship. I'm actually looking through my phone while I'm doing all of this. This is quite fun. There we go. Zoom out a little bit. There's some friends in space. So yeah, as you can see, it's definitely playable. Yeah. So that's it for my first video of doing this. This is kind of like a trial to see how well I can do videos on my cell phone for YouTube. Hopefully if I get enough views, then I'll find some way to strap my phone in and lock it down so I'm not shaking you guys all over the place. I apologize in advance for the motion sickness, and I hope that by viewing this you have, you know, I don't know, a better idea of whether the Surface Pro is actually something you'd want to invest $1,000 in for a mobile gaming PC. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so thanks again for viewing. Talk to you guys later. Bye.